Good morning, friends. Welcome to Adda 24/7. Today's topic of discussion is the most important topic for your daily life also and for CIB also. In CIB, remember this question comes for around 15 marks roughly. Two case studies of 5 marks each and five one-liners of 5 marks. So 15 marks topic is covered in this session. So watch the topic till the end. Watch the video till the end. Also follow our full series, champion series. We are in the process of solving all the case studies numericals for CIB preparation for June 22. So don't miss any session and watch the session till the end. Okay. Beforehand, I would suggest download Adda 24/7 on your mobile. Also join Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Okay. Here you will get all the study material, job alerts, current affairs, as well as related to banking, all the banking exams, video lectures, live classes, tests, notes, everything on one go. Then why do you go here and there? Okay. So let's move on with the topic. Before that, here this is the June batch coming up. June 6th crash course, fast batch. So no need to study much as such. Only study for 10 to 15 days and you are through. We'll be covering everything in that. Okay. So I'll come to this later. June 6th, 6 a.m. Okay. So let's start with the topic. What is union budget? Here, firstly, understand the meaning of that, and there are two parts to union budget always. Okay, I'll come to it one by one. So, firstly, union budget. As per Article 112 of Indian Constitution, here budget is not something which is prepared by anyone. It is defined in the Constitution. Okay, the union budget of a year also referred to as annual financial statement is a statement of estimated receipts and expenditure of the government for that particular year. Means it is defined in the constitution and it's a compulsion. Okay, so it's just a matter of receipt and expenditure. What receipt did I have, means as a government, did I have at the year, in the year, and what are the expenditures in the year? Okay, very clear, simple. We'll come to the objective questions also later. Okay, description. So what is the session schedule today? See here, budgetary receipts, budgetary payments, and objective questions. You get a case study on these, budgetary receipts and payments. Okay. So union budget keeps the account of government's finances for the fiscal year that runs from 1st April to 31st March. Okay, clear, simple one. Union budget is classified into revenue and capital budget. So remember, now we come to the important part, revenue and capital. What do you mean by revenue? Revenue means anything which is my normal course of business. Okay. Revenue budget includes government's revenue, receipts and expenditure. Now what do you mean by revenue? What is your revenue? Type fast. What is your revenue income? Type fast. Everyone. Type fast. What is your revenue income? If you are working in the bank, your revenue income is salary, right? Revenue means regular course of business. Whatever business I am doing, in that only. What's the revenue income of a shopkeeper? Selling the goods in the shop is the revenue income of that shopkeeper. What is the capital income of that shopkeeper? Suppose if he sells the furniture of that shop, the fridge, refrigerator in that shop, means he is having a shop of general items, means articles, right? Grocery store, and then he is selling the refrigerator in that store. So is this his business? No, his business is to sell grocery. If he sells the furniture, fixed assets, then it becomes a capital income. Okay, same is with the government, same is with you also, same is with me also. Okay, so let's move on. Revenue budget includes government's revenue receipts and expenditures. So what are the types of revenue receipts for the government? Here there are two types of revenue receipts. One is tax, second is non-tax. Okay, we will come to this later. So first, what is the job of government? What is the business of government? To collect taxes, right, and expend it for the meaningful purposes. Okay, what is the non-tax? I'll come to it later. Revenue expenditure is the expenditure incurred on the day-to-day functioning of the government and on various services offered to the citizens. Okay, so day-to-day functioning will include salaries also. They are running costs also. So revenue means basically day-to-day, either income or expense. If the revenue expenditure exceeds revenue receipts, the government is in the revenue deficit, right? Means revenue income, these taxes, expenditure exceeds means expense is more, then we are in the deficit, right? Now capital. Capital budget includes capital receipts and capital payments. Here, same thing as revenue, capital receipts and capital payments. Loans from public. So what are the capital receipts? Loans from public, foreign governments and RBI form a major part of government's capital receipts. Means this government, whatever that receipt it gets, major part is loans from public. Public means what? Does government take loan from the public? Yes, it will take, because it is planning to issue the bonds, okay, which will be parallel to that of the FDs, but presently they are not there. So public means what? All that PF, Provident Fund, that is all that, because what is Provident Fund? Provident Fund is of the public. So government takes loans from this, okay. Foreign governments means all the neighboring governments or any government. India taking loan from USA, USA taking loan from somebody. That is basically foreign government. And RBI. Or RBI means what? Drawdown from the account. The current account which government has, that drawdown. But that drawdown is limited by the FRBM Act now. Okay. So capital expenditure is the expenditure on the development of machinery, equipment, building, health facilities and education. Means basically this is the expenditure on a long term basis. Okay. So that's why capital expenditure means the development of machinery. Here machinery is for long term, equipment is for long term, health facilities give a long term result. Okay. Fiscal deficit is incurred when the government's total expenditure exceeds total revenue. Means total expenditure is more than the total revenue. So total expenditure means what? It includes capital as well as the revenue. Okay. Now we come to the detailed part. Okay. So budget receipts and budget payments, what are these? We'll come to each one by one. Okay, this is very important. Pay keen attention, because this will decide whether you will pass or fail in the CAIIB exam. Keep it very clear. Okay. So budget receipts. Budget receipts are of two types basically: revenue and capital. Okay, these are the two types of receipt. But what is this third type? Drawdown of current account. Current account with whom? Current account with RBI. Okay. So government can take an OD on that current account, but that is limited by FRBM Act now. Government can't take anything. Okay. It's max to max 3.5%. Okay. So revenue receipts. Now revenue means, just now we saw it, means what is the business of government? Regular course of business. What is the business of government? Tax and non-tax. So collecting of taxes is in this business of government. So what is there in tax and non-tax? Let's see this. In revenue, these are the various taxes: income, corporate, customs duty, excise duty, expenditure, wealth, interest, estate duty, GST. So everything, many of these taxes are gone now, but customs is still there, and corporate tax is also still there. Okay, income tax is also still there. Okay, remaining all these things are gone, many of these. Okay, so GST also. So basically any tax, here we are bankers, you don't have to distinguish anything for CAIIB, everything will be given to you. Okay, so that is tax for this. What is non-tax? Non-tax means interest receipts. Interest, why will the government receive interest? If it has given loans to other countries, then the interest on that will be received. So that is interest receipts. Profits and dividends. How will the government receive profits and dividends? Government has investments in many banks also. Many of your banks, almost all the nationalized banks, right? Government has minimum 51% stake. So 51% stake means they have the shares. If they have the shares, why not to get the dividends? Why not to get the profits which your banks earn? Then fees and fines. Fees and fines means whatever the income tax fine, late payment, all these fines. Fees means various forms and everything for the government, right? Whenever we apply for any job, these all fees. And special assessment. This is a special one-off case. Okay, special assessment means it is taken in case of only those persons who try to evade the taxes, or they have something wrong over here, done wrong. Okay, this can be for corporate as well as the general public also. So that is revenue. Second is capital receipts. Capital receipts are of two types again: debt and non-debt. Debt means loan. Okay, see here, non-debt and debt. Non-debt means recovery of loans. If I have given loan, my government has given loan to some other country and recovery of that, China, right? Debt and non-debt means what is the government capital? How does it do? It has given loans to, let's say, Sri Lanka, and it is now trying to recover the loans. So that is basically non-debt recovery now. Okay. Disinvestments. So disinvestment means what? Any shares which the government has in the public limited companies. Okay, means government companies. Then what can the government do? It can sell off the shares, right? So that is one second way. Now what are debts? Debts means external loans and aids. Means remember this part. China giving loan to Sri Lanka and recovering it is a non-debt income, capital income. Okay, recovering that loan. But debts means Sri Lanka taking the loan from China. That is the debt loan. Okay, understand the difference between the two. Then small savings and PF. Small savings means the postal office schemes, post schemes which are there. PF means provident fund. So government takes loans from these provident funds also. Okay, debt. Okay. So PF borrowing, small savings, all these are a part of income, capital budget, budgeting, capital income. Okay. Next, drawdown from current account. Drawdown happens when the government's expenditure is more than the receipts. When we are in the deficit, the government will draw down from that current account with RBI. But FRBM Act protects it from doing it beyond 3.5%. Okay. Next, budget expenditure. Again, budget expenditure is of two types, plan and non-plan, and each one is again of two types, revenue and capital, revenue and capital. Okay, let's look at each one in toto. So planned means central plans, assistance to finance, state and UT plans. Means what? See here, there are various governments. One is central government and second is state government. Central government will also plan for something, some building of construction, bridge, NHAI, national highway. Okay, all these are central plans. But state government also plans. It also does some developments, right? So assisting them is the job of the central government. So this assistance means assistance by the central government to the state government for various projects of them. Various dams are built by the state government, right? So that is the planned one. Now what is non-planned? Non-planned means what? Interest payment on loans, government salaries, defense, subsidies, grants to states and UTs, economic services, education and health services, family welfare, food control and rural development. See here, non-planned doesn't mean that they don't know anything about it. Non-planned means we don't know the exact figure. That is the meaning of non-planned. Means I know the expenses will be on these, but exact figure I don't know. So 5-10% margin is always kept over here. Okay, that is the meaning of non-planned. Otherwise, don't take this. Non-planned means government doesn't know anything what is happening. Yeah, there are certain activities or there are certain events which the government doesn't know, like the COVID event in 2020, right? 20 and 21, we are still into that. Okay, so that nobody had planned, but that comes under healthcare. Okay, so government puts some budget for health services, but definitely government won't have put this much budget on health services due to COVID because nobody had expected it, right? So before going ahead, now our topic will be objective questions. But before going ahead, again I'll come to the batch here. We are having the selection batch starting from June 6th, 6 a.m. So join that as fast as possible. That's a very short period batch. You complete that batch and you will be surely clearing CAIIB. Both AB and BFM I'll be covering, and retail also we have the videos of that. Paper doesn't come beyond these lectures. Mind it. Okay. What are we giving? 35 plus hours of AB and BFM, mocks and ebooks, last minute preparation, recorded videos 24/7 series recorded. Why recorded? Because if you miss someday, you can definitely go back to the video later, right? Solve unlimited doubts, CIB June and July target exam. So join ASAP as fast as possible. Okay. Now many of the students complain to me that okay, the fees is much heavy. So the fees is heavy. Use this code Y432. This code will give you the discount of huge. I'll tell you at the end. Okay, I'll keep this as a suspense for now. Okay, let's move on. So now we move on to the third topic of our session, that is objective questions. Dash is a discount granted by the government of India to make essential items available at the affordable rates to the general public. Means essential items means what? Essential goods means which are of the daily need. Okay, daily staples we call it. Staple means rice, jawar, bajra, whatever, wheat. Okay, which is essential for living. So dash is the discount granted. What is the discount granted for these essential items? Tax exemption, PM Swanidhi, max MRP and subsidy bill. Now I want the answer from you. A, B, C or D? Fast. A, B, C or D? Which one? Fast. I'll give you 10 seconds. Tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3, tick tick 4, tick tick 5, Yes, come fast. Otherwise, I'll just go on counting and you won't answer. Okay? Come fast. I want answer from everyone. Okay? Move fast. Yes, answer should be correct. Many of you are typing now. The answer is D, subsidy bill. Correct? Because subsidy bill is the grant given by the government. It's a separate part of the budget. Okay? It is a separate bill presented in the parliament to give the what are the subsidies the government is giving on the essential items. Okay? Essential can be anything, not only staples. It can be gas cylinder also. Okay? These are also a part of petrol, diesel subsidy bills. Okay? So Government of India provides subsidy bill to its citizens to make essential items available at the affordable rates. Correct? Basically subsidy, giving subsidy. Okay. Which of the following is a form of indirect tax? Okay. Income, wealth, corporation and GST. Which is the indirect tax? Come on, fast. Which is the indirect tax? Type fast. I'll answer you later. Okay. Which is the indirect tax? Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Answer is GST. Right? Why? Because remember, how do you know whether some tax is direct or indirect? When you say, suppose income tax, how do you know whether it's a direct tax or indirect tax? When you fill the form and submit it to the government, that becomes a direct tax. Income tax returns are filed by us every year. Now, if you are in the job, you won't understand that because you just fill that form 16 and that's done, right? But for a businessman, he has to file this income tax, wealth tax, corporation tax separately through forms. Nowadays forms are gone. Nowadays everything is online, but logic is same. Voluntarily I have to file it. Okay, so then it becomes direct tax. GST, do you file it? You yourself only think over it. You buy a toothpaste, you buy some fridge, you buy something else. You pay GST on that. Do you file that? No, right? So because it becomes imbibed in that, it becomes embedded in that. So that's the meaning of indirect tax. Okay. Which of the following taxes are abolished by GST? Okay, which taxes are gone now? Property, corporation, VAT, all of the above. Property tax is gone. Is it? Don't you pay property tax to your municipal corporation? You pay it. Corporation tax, yes, that is also there. Corporation means not this municipal corporation. Corporation means company. Okay, not otherwise you'll take it municipal corporation. No, no, no. Company. So that company still have to pay the tax, right? It's roughly 25% it has brought down to. Okay. VAT. VAT means value added taxation. Is it there now? After GST? VAT is gone. VAT is only there on what? Which good now tell me? Okay, it's not a part of this question, but VAT is available on which good? Which you commonly use? That is petrol and diesel. It's still under VAT. Okay. So abolished by which of the following taxes are abolished by GST? So the answer is correct. Everyone the same answer. VAT, right? VAT is abolished for all the goods except petrol and diesel, and one or other few more. Okay. Majorly everywhere VAT is gone now. Which of the following tax is imposed by central government but state government collects it? My God. Central government imposes it, state government collects it. What is the logic? If some tax is imposed by somebody, it has to be collected by that person only. But here central government is imposing it and state government collects it. VAT, income, corporation and stamp duty. Very simple, you handle it on a daily basis. Daily means whenever you purchase a property, you might have purchased some house, you might have purchased some land somewhere, right? So, or in banking also you might have used all these stamp papers, 100 rupee, 200 rupee or indemnity and everything. So which tax? This stamp duty tax is always collected by whom? To whom does the revenue go? Of the stamp duty. The stamp duty revenue goes to state government. Okay. You'll say if it goes to the state government, then how can you say that it's imposed by central government? See here. The stamp duty rates are decided by central government. Rates means this will be on the 200 rupee stamp paper, this will be on the XYZ percentage of stamp duty needs to be paid. That is decided by central government, but it is paid to the state government. Okay. Understood this point? Very clear. Type yes if you have understood this. Type yes, everyone. Type yes, fast, Yes. Yeah. Okay. What is meant by tax haven? Tax haven means what? Where there is no tax. A country which gives tax exemptions to foreign citizens, that there will be no tax on investing the money in their country. Subsidy given by government tax. Tax evasion in the domestic country to impose equal taxes on domestic producer and foreign producer. So which of these four? See here, tax haven. Haven means what? Freedom, free. Okay. So the answer is this first will be definitely be the answer, but why not 2, 3 and 4? Subsidy given by government in taxes. So this is a subsidy. This will come under the subsidy bill, right? It won't come under tax haven, right? Tax evasion. Of course, tax evasion is a part of tax haven, but it's not official. Tax haven countries never say Mauritius. Mauritius is a tax haven country. Cayman Islands is a tax haven country. But does it say somewhere in its official document that what you do? You evade the tax in your country and come to us. It doesn't say that. It only says come to us and we won't tax. From how do you bring? Whether you evade tax or whether you don't evade tax, that's your problem, not that country's problem. Okay. So tax evasion, that's out. To impose equal taxes on domestic producers and foreign producers. This is different altogether. This is not related to tax haven. This is related to tariff structure. That is WTO, right? GATT, WTO, all that part, right? So there it came to remove the hurdles in the trade. Okay, that's a separate part altogether. That's why B, C and D can't be there. The answer is A. Okay. Which of the following is not imposed by central government? Which tax is not imposed by central government? Agri, corporation, customs and sales tax. Not imposed by central government. Anyone fast? Okay. Agriculture tax, correct. Agriculture tax. See here, agriculture comes under the jurisdiction of state government. It is not under central. Okay. Hence, state can impose tax on it. You'll say, what is this sales tax? Sales tax is gone now. It's under GST now. Okay. So it comes under central. Customs duty central. Corporation tax for companies, it's a sort of income tax. Okay. So central. Okay. So that was these were the objective questions to be covered. Remember, these were the important ones. Now I'll come to this code Y432, because many of you have asked me for the discount. See how to get the discount, I'll show you. It's very simple. Go to Adda 24/7. See here, I'll click over here, Adda 24/7. Yeah. Okay. I'll type Adda 24/7 over here. Say this, Adda 24/7. 24/7 I've typed over here. Okay. Once you type this, on the front page itself, you get all these things. All the details of what all exams are available. You can click on JAIIB CAIIB over here. On JAIIB CAIIB, you see this JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, JAIIB CAIIB. Click on CAIIB. Once you click on CAIIB, click on these batches. See these batches. You see all these batches. Click on this selection batch, because that is the fastest batch available now. Okay, from June 6th. So click on that. You'll see the details of the batch, whichever I've told you, all that given written over there. 35 plus hours of ABM, BFM, then mocks and ebooks, master revision, 24/7 videos available, right? Go for it. You'll see the fees 13,299. View offers. Click the offers. What all offers are available? What is the code I told you? Y432. Apply that code. See this, where the fees has come to. 13,299 has been reduced to 3,058. Such low fees. 3,058. And that you will get all ABM, BFM retail, notes, question banks, right? What do you want in 3,000? Okay. And this 3,000, in how many months will you recover? What is the increment rate roughly? 1,300, right? Plus minus something. So 13 3s are 39. In 3 months you will recover everything. Then whatever remains later is yours. Okay. So go for it. It's an investment for lifetime. Go for it as fast as possible. So I'll stop here. I'll come tomorrow with another topic.